Jai Shanendra, everyone. How are you doing?
Good.
Good? Okay. Michami Dukram to everyone. If intentionally or unintentionally I scolded you, or you felt bad in the class, or we did not responded to your questions or anything, Michami Dukram, please forgive us. We'll make sure that thing will not happen. And with that, I would, in happy Dash Lakshan to everyone, whosoever is doing any kind of tapa, bahut bahut anumodna to them. With that, I'll start with Navkar mantra. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vajhayanam, Namo Loe Savasabunam. Eso Panchanamokaro, Sava Pava Panashino, Mangalanam Chai Savvesim, Padmam Havai Mangalam, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loe Savasabunam. Eso Panchanamokaro, Sava Pava Panashino, Mangalanam Chai Savvesim, Padmam Havai Mangalam, Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vajayanam, Namo Loe Savasabunam. Eso Panchanamokaro, Sava Pava Panashino, Mangalanam Chai Savvesim, Padmam Havai Mangalam, Padmam Havai Mangalam, Padmam Havai Mangalam. बोलो आदिनाथ भगवान जी की जय, आचार्य मानतुंग जी महाराज की जय, श्री भक्तामर महाराज जय, 24 तीर्थंकर भगवान जी की जय, जिन शासन जिन देव की जय, 10 लक्षण महापर्व की जय.
Ashi, Jai Janender to everyone. I want to also say, before you start the class, I wanted to say Michami Dukram to all the kids. Sorry kiddos if we somehow muted you accidentally or didn't unmute you when you wanted or made any mistake. We want to seek forgiveness from you all. So Michami Dukram to all of you. It was unintentional every time if something happened. So sorry about that. Minashpriya, Michami Dukram, I see you.
Michami Dukram, Aparnadi, and Michami Dukram, Ashi. Hope you do well in this Dash Lakshan. I know. I guess you're on a fasting spree, so please take care of your health. That is the most important.
Can you speak higher?
Ashi has Akashna today, but hats off to you. Ashi, you're still taking the class.
Teaching the class, yeah.
Yes.
Very
and
good.
bahut anumodana to all the kids. I see Misha. I know about Misha. She did Vyasnas all 8 days, and I'm sure there are many other kids who did some sort of tapasya. So lot of anumodana to all of you.
I did Akashna.
You did Akashna?
Very good.
Akisha, wow.
Very good.
Can I sing Anumodana song for all of you? Ashi, is that okay?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Anumodana, Anumodana, Anumodana barambar. Anumodana, Anumodana, Anumodana barambar. This is for all the kids, everyone, including teachers. And Sidh Bhaiya just did 3 days of tapasya. He did full fasting for all 3 days. Right, Sidh Bhaiya? And he did Maun yesterday.
Didi.
The word.
दीदी बच्चों की क्लास है, बच्चों को आगे रहने देते हैं, मेरे को छोड़ो आप. बच्चों को आप आरव के बारे में बताओ. आरव ने कल फास्ट किया था. आरव का फास्ट था. आरव का बताओ. प्लीज बच्चों को ही रखते हैं क्लास.
It's all good, Bhaiya. You're part of the class too. Remember, you say you're also a kid.
I'm always a kid, no doubt.
Okay.
Thank you, Didi.
All right. Over to you, Ashi.
Thank you. Just give me a minute. Let me pull up the names.
Neelam Shah is there too. Neelam ji, can you unmute?
Mhm.
Michhami Dukram Neelam ji.
Michhami Dukram.
Michhami Dukram.
Can I share what I've been doing for
Of course, yes, please. Very good.
So today I've been doing a kashna, and I'm not eating salt.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Not eating salt. I'm doing 1 hour of no talking, mom brat, and I'm trying my best not to get angry at all.
Oh my gosh,
Very
that's
good.
amazing.
Excellent.
Incredible.
Hats
All
off
the
to you,
best.
Agamya.
Very good.
Good job, Agamya.
Anybody else also did something? Please raise your hand. That was very good of you, Agamya, to say that you want to say something. Prita, yes.
Congratulations to Neelam auntie and your mother-in-law and Arav. They just finished 9 days of fasting.
No, mom did 8 days. 8 days fasting, and Arav did 2 days. 1 day on the 7th day and 1 yesterday.
I did 12
Okay.
You, oh my gosh, wow.
Wow.
Very good, Prita.
Who else did?
Thank
Vidhi?
you.
My brother did beyond snow.
I did
Yes,
Vyasna.
they both did Vyasna. All
I
8
did
days.
Vyasna. And my father did 10 days Ekashna and 1 day Upvas.
Wow.
Very nice.
Lot of Anumodana to all of
Yeah,
us.
I think
call
only
Prita.
good thing was the Franklin Temple in New Jersey. We had like Pratikaman all the 8 days, and they did all the full Samu Pratikaman yesterday also. So it was a very good turnover and very well managed. So I was like, first time I did like all Pratikaman for 8 days in my whole 45 years of life,
Wow.
And it was just amazing. Did Ekashna for 8 days, Pratikaman every day in the evening. They had Bhakti Aarti every day in the evening. And it was
Can I share what I did?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So on the so I did 1 Upas, 2 Vishnus, and 4 Ekashnus.
Beautiful. It's amazing to see how these little kids, oh my,
kids are doing it.
Yeah, very proud of you all.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just
Can I
amazing.
share-
Even
These
it's
kids
difficult.
are learning and doing it. It's just awesome to see them.
It's also difficult for. Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
I did 3 Vyasana on the first 3 days of Paryushan, and the last 5 days I did all Ekasana.
Oh my God. How
Wow,
old are
very
you?
good job, Miran.
Oh, I'm in 4th grade. And yeah, I'm 9.
Oh,
I'm
very
10.
good job, Miran.
Very, very good. I'm
Can I
so
share?
glad you guys are sharing this. This is very inspiring for everyone.
Can I share?
Of
Yes,
course,
Maya.
Maya.
I did 4 Upas, I
4
think
Upvas?
3 Ekasnu, and 1 Vishnu.
Oh my goodness. And I couldn't even imagine to do 2 consecutive days of Upvas. You're such an inspiration. Oh my gosh. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 8.
You're so young.
Good, Maya. Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Thank you.
I did 2 Upvas, 5 Ekashnu, and 1 Vyashnu.
Wow, Shrey.
All the
Lots
kids
of
are so,
Anumodana to
very
you.
we're
good.
so lucky to know you all.
Wow.
You guys are great inspiration to all of us.
Yeah,
We are
Anumodana to
so
everybody.
blessed to be in touch with you guys. No, thank you so much. Who else wants to share? Vidhi, your hand is raised. Whoever has already said, they can lower their hand, so I don't miss anyone whose hand is raised. Namra Jain. Namra, have you said it already, or you can unmute yourself?
I did Bayashna.
Bayasna?
Very good, Namra.
And my
Wow.
mom did like 10, like I think like 10 or no 7 upvas and 1 akashna.
Wow. बहुत
And
बहुत
my
अनुभव
dad did 1 Bayashna and 7 upvas, and my sister did Bayashna also.
Wow. Hats
Lots
off to
of
all
Wow.
the
Anumodana to your
parents.
entire
Sadhana for the
family.
entire
Yeah,
family. Namra, very good.
beautiful. Lot of anumodana to all of you and people who are still continuing. All the best. Best wishes to all of you. And now over to you, Ash.
Stay Sata. Everybody
Can I
stay
share
Sata,
what
and I hope Dev Guru Pasai.
Can I share what my mom did?
Sure.
Yes, Agamya, sure.
So my mom, she did 1 month of Akashna, and then she let go of salt for 21 days straight.
Wow.
It's off to
Can
her.
I share what my mom did? I have done Vyasana.
Very good.
with
Very
it.
good. Great job. I mean, there's so little. I mean, it's all coming down from parents. You know, बहुत बहुत अनुमोदना to all the parents.
My brother did Vyasana.
Who was that,
Very
My
Krita?
mom did Siddhitap.
Very
सबकी
nice, very nice.
So much
My
tapasya
mom
going.
did all 8 days upvas.
Upvas, yes.
Oh, she
Very
did
nice.
Atthai. Atthai, nice.
My mom is not going to have to this whole year.
What's that?
My mom- My mom is not having sugar.
My mom did the Iknasha.
From the starting
Oh,
of the
that's
year,
good.
my mom had sugar.
Wow,
Wow.
Swati.
Oh, that's very good, Swasti.
No
Very good,
sugar.
Swasti.
No, it's my
Priyanka,
mom.
great job.
Yeah.
No, I know. That's very good that your mom
Can I
did.
say something?
Yes, Ananya.
For this Lakshan, we're eating before sunset, and we're also avoiding eating potatoes and onions.
Very good.
Very good. Very good.
Good
Very
job.
good, Ananya.
So you all are doing Navkarsi then? That means you're not eating after sunset and you eat after 48 minutes of sunrise?
Yeah. Yes.
Good job. Who else is left? I see so many hands raised. If people who have already spoken, they can lower their hand, please. So we can start the class soon. Tuisha, you want to share something? Go ahead.
Today I did Ekasana, and I'm going to be vegan for 10 days.
Wow.
Very nice.
That's great. That's
Wow.
huge. I can't even imagine, without milk or having yogurt or something. That's very inspiring.
Wish give me a high five. I'm also trying to do the same thing.
Great job.
Thank you.
All the best. Vidhi, your hand is raised, bache.
Yeah, my mom did 2 Ekasanas, and 1 yesterday and 1 is today.
Very good. Very good.
Now it's like veganism is much easier than you think, actually. I was a vegan for more than 1 year, and then
It's all about mindset. Yeah.
went away to school, so I had to, it's not, nowadays you find everything, yogurt. You can even make your own yogurt at home, so it's very easy to make yogurt from coconut milk or something. Just put the culture in. So
options are
it's not that bad. And now the restaurants are offering too, even like you get pizza and stuff is all vegan, so they have a lot of options now.
Okay, great.
It's the healthiest way. Actually, Amir Khan is vegan now.
Yeah.
He was promoting Jainism.
Great.
Jajnendra.
I'm gonna take Pragya Jain is talking, and then Krita and Namra, then we'll start the class. So then over to Ashi and Neelamji. Krita, go ahead.
My brother did 4 Bayashnas and 1 Ekashnu.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Please
wow,
say
beautiful.
Anumodhana to him. Good job.
Anumodhana.
I'm Pragya Jain. And my mom did an upwas, and my dad and my brothers did Ekasna, and I also did Ekasna.
Wow, hats off
Very
to your
good,
family,
Yeah,
Pragna.
very good job.
It's amazing. All right. Okay, I see new name Viha Jain. So I'm going to unmute her and then please will over to Ashi. Sorry, Ashi, I keep saying it.
No problem.
So
It's
nice to hear
inspiring to
all
hear.
these, everybody is doing such great job.
I did 1 upvas, 6 vyasna and 1 ekasna, and I did pratikaman every day.
Oh my
Wow,
goodness.
Vidhi, very good.
How old are you?
I'm 11.
Wow.
Amazing, Viha.
Amazing. So almost every kid did something. I mean, that's amazing. And that means all these families are just so much, they're doing great spirituality wise and sharing everything in the family. So that's the environment they're growing in. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Ashi, over to you, please.
Okay, thank you. Thank you to all the parents for inculcating so many good values among your children. And since like they're the future of, our religion, of the nation. So thank you so much, each and every parent.
And
We'll
they're
start with
learning
the review.
Bhaktamar Stotra now.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So we'll start with the review session. Firstly, we have Ananya and Alaina for reciting 1 to 13 number shloka.
Bhaktamara pranatamo dimani prabhana Vaidyotakam Talitapaputamo Vitanam Samyak Pranamyajena Padayugam Yugada Valambanam Bhavajale Patatam Jananam Yasamstuta Sakalavanayatattva Bodha Todbhuta Buddhi Pathubi Suralokanathe Stote Jagat Tritaya Chitta Hare Rudhare Stoshe Gila Hamapitam Prathamam Jenindam Buddhya Vinati Vibhuda Chittapata Pita Sotum Samudhyamate Hidatattavoham Balam Vihaya Jala Samsitamindu Manyaka Ichati Jana Sahasagrahitum Vatum Gunan Guna Samudra Shankarantan Kaste Kshama Suraguru Pratimopi Buddhya Kalvanta Kala Pavano Tathanakra Chakram Kovatari Tumalama Punidhim Bujabhyam Soham Tatapi Tapa Bhakti Vashan Munisha Kartum Savam Vigata Shaktirapi Pravritta Prityatma Viryamavachaya Mrigo Mrigendam Nabhyeti Kim Nijashisho Paripalanartham Alpashrutam Shrutavatam Parihasadhama Tadbhaktireva Mukhari Gurudevalanam Yatko Kila Madho Madhuram Viroti Tachamracharu Kalika Yakareika Hetu Tvatsamstavena Bhavasantati Sannibhadram Papam Shanakshayamupeti Sharira Bhajam Akantolokamalinilamaseshamashu Suryanshubinnamiva Sharvamahandakaram Matveti Natha Tava Samstavanam Mayeda
मारभ्यते तनुधियापि तव प्रभाव चेतो हरिष्यति सदा न विनीतलेषु मुक्ता फलद्युतिमुक्तेति ननुतबिन्दु आस्तां तव स्तवनमस्तसमस्तदोषम् त्वत्सङ्कटापि जगतां दुरितानि हन्ति तुवे सहस्रकिरण ते प्रभेव पद्मारेषु जलजानि विकासभाञ्जि नाट्यद्भुतं भुवनभूषण भूतनाथ भूतेर्गुणैर्भुवि भवन्तमभीष्टवन्तः तुल्या भवन्ति भवतो ननु तेन किं वा भूत्याश्रितं य इह नात्मसमन्करोति दृष्ट्वा भवन्तमनिमेष विलोकनीयम् नान्यत्र दोषमुपयाति जनस्य चक्षु कृत्वा पयशसि हृदि दुग्धसिन्धु क्षारं जलं जलनिधेरसितुं क इच्छे ये शान्तरागरुचिभिः
परमानुदेस्त्वा
भुवने कललामभूत तावन्त एव खलु तेऽप्यनव पृथिव्यां यत्ते समानमपरं न हि रूपमस्ति वक्तं क्वते सुरनरो गगनेकहारी निर्शेषनिर्जितजगतयोपमानं बिम्बं कलङ्कमलिनं त्वनिशकरस्य यद्वसरे भवति पाण्डुफलाशकल्पं जनेन्द्र.
Very good, Ananya, Elena. Very nice. Thank you. Everyone, please clap for them. Seems like some people forgot the thumb rule of the class. Remember, back straight, join your hands, and whosoever is reciting, you have to recite with them. Okay. So, do we have Shuchir and Preksha, 14 to 26?
Yeah. Sampurnam Mandala Shashanka Kala Kala Shubhra Gunasi Bhuvanantavalangayanti Ye Sanchita Sri Jagatishwaranathamekam Kastani Varayati Sancharato Yathishtam Chittam Kimapriyadi Chittashanganathe Nittam Managati Manonavikar Margam Kalamaruta-chalita-chalin Kim mandaradri-shikaran-chalitam kadachit Nedhuma-vartarapavajita-tailapura Kritsnam jagatrayamidam prakatikaroshi Gamyo na jatu maruta-chalita-chalanam Deepo aparasamasinath jagat prakashah Kadachitupayasina ragugamya Svashikaroshi sahasa yugapajaganti Nambodharodhaniruttamaprabhava Suryatishai mahimasi munendra loke Nityodayam dalitamohamandakaram Gamyam narahuvadanasya navaridhanam Vibrajate tava mukhabjamanalpakati Nityodaya jagatapurva shashanka bimbam Kim sharvarishu shashinani divasvatava Yushman mukhendu daliteshu tamassunatha Nishpanna shalini jivaloke Karyam kiya jalare jalabharanam re ज्ञानं यथा त्वयि विभाति शशाङ्कप्रकाशं नैवं तथा हरिहरादिषु नायकेषु तेजस्वरुन्मनिषु याति यथा महत्त्वम् नैवं तु काशशकले किरणाकुलेऽपि मन्ये वरं हरिहरादय एव दृष्टा दृष्टेषु येषु हृदयं त्वयि तोषमेति किं वीक्षितेन भवता भुवि येन नान्य कश्चिन्मनोहरति नाथ भवान्तरेऽपि स्त्रीणां शतानि शतशो जनयन्ति पुत्रान् न्यसुतं त्वदुपमं जननी प्रसूता सर्वादिशो ददति भानि सहस्ररश्मिन् प्राच्येव दिग्जनयति स्फुरदंशुजालम् त्वामामनन्ति मुनयः परमं पुमांस मादित्यवर्णममलं तमसः परस्तात् त्वामेव सम्यक् उपलभ्य मृत्युं नान्य शिव शिवपदस्य मुनीन्द्रवन्तः त्वमव्ययं विभुमचिन्त्यमसङ्ख्यमाद्यं ब्रह्माण्डमीश्वरमनन्तमनङ्गकेतुं योगीश्वरं विदितयोगमनेकमेकं ज्ञानस्वरूपमलं प्रवदन्ति सन्तः बुद्धास्त्वमेव विबुधार्चितबुद्धिः
I guess I should have just gone.
शङ्करो
He got ice cream.
भुवनात्रयशङ्करत्वात् तथा
Because I like it. So I'm not gonna go that.
यतं त्वमेव
Seasons.
भगवन् पुरुषोत्तमोऽसि तुभ्यं नमः श्रीभुवनार्तिहराय नाथ तुभ्यं नमः श्रीतीर्थलामलभूषणाय तुभ्यं नमः श्रीजगतः परमेश्वराय तुभ्यं नमो जिनभवोदधिशोषणाय जय जिनेन्द्र जय जिनेन्द्र.
Thank you, Shuchar and Preksha. Very good job. Very beautifully pronounced. Thank you.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Next, we have Mahavir and Neminath. For 2740.
Thank you.
Mahavir and Neminath.
Ashiji, let me check if they're there in the class.
Yeah, I don't think they're there.
They're not there. So who was going to do on Sunday if they want to come in now?
Arnav and Agamya.
Agamya and Arnav, are you guys ready today?
Are you doing of Saturday or Sunday?
No, we are doing Saturday today for what was Saturday, but Saturday schedule for the last one was by Mahavira and Neminatha Prakasha. They both are not there. We are asking for somebody who was supposed to do Sunday if they want to do it right now.
If I'm the Sunday, so when I will be going to do
That is next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah, if she wants to do next Saturday, her choice. Kriti is also raising her hand. So if she does it today, then
reading the Stotra today. Didi, this is for tomorrow. Today's Stotra complete करने के लिए बात कर रहे हैं.
Right.
Okay, we can take one of them here today so that slot opens up.
I can do Saturday only. It's fine. I can do Saturday only. It's fine.
Okay. Thank you, Vidhi. Thank you, Vidhi. Thank you. Kritik, Vidhi. So right now we are asking first choice is Arnav and Agamya. If they don't, then we'll open to everybody else. So don't raise your hands yet. Let me hear from Arnav and Agamya. Arnav and Agamya, please let us know. Can you do this now?
Can we do it next Saturday?
You can do next Saturday also. Then we'll ask for volunteers today.
Yeah, we can do next Saturday.
Okay, perfect. Then I need volunteers for, remind me the stotras, it is 37 to 40, right? sorry, 27 to 40, right?
27 to 40.
42.
No, 40
Yeah,
today.
Agami, yours is till 42. Today we are covering 20s.
Today we are doing Saturday session, so it's only till 40. 41, 42 you're going to teach today, Ashiji?
Yeah. 27 to 40 today.
27 to 40, we need volunteer who will recite entire 27 to 40.
I only know to 1 to 26.
Okay, so
Priti can do that. Her hand is up.
So, who can?
Priti?
Can I sing 1 to 26?
That will be next weekend.
Yeah.
Right now, 20, 40. You can stay till the end of the class and volunteer for next Sunday. Okay, please stay in the class and volunteer for Sunday at the end of the class. Right now, we have, who's a volunteer, Ashiji?
Twisha is there. Twisha is raising her hand. 1 second, let me ask Twisha.
I can do up to 38.
27 to 38?
Yes.
Okay, then you do 27 to 38. Then Kriti will do 29 and 30. Sorry, 39 and 40. Okay, Kriti?
Okay.
Because we know Kriti knows all of them. And
Actually, I only know till 36. We can do 15 to 28.
No, right now we are looking for someone who can do 27 to 40. Others we've already covered.
So let's start with Tivisha. Tivisha, you start the Stotra 38 and then
त्वं संश्रुतो निरवकाशतया मुनीश दोषैरुपान्तविवदाश्रतजातगर्भे स्वर्णान्तरेऽपि न कदाचिदपेक्षितोषि उच्चैर्शोकतरुषांशतमोमयूख मा भाति रूपममलं भवतोऽनितान्तान् स्पष्टोलसत्क्रियनमस्ततमोवितानं बिम्बं रवेरेव वयोदधपार्श्ववरति सिंहासने मणिमयूखशिखाविचित्रे विभ्राजते तव बहुकनकावदातम् बिम्बं वियद्विलसनांशु लतावितानं तुङ्गोदयादृशिरसीव सहस्ररश्मे कुन्दावतादचलचामरचारुशोभम् विभ्राजते तव वपुःकरदोतकान्तान् उच्चैर्शङ्ख शुचिनिर्जरवारिधार मोचे स्थितं सुरगरेरिव शान्तकोम्बम् छत्रत्रयं तव विभाति शशाङ्ककान्त मोचे स्थितं स्थगितभानुप्रतापम् मुक्ताफलप्रकटचालनिवृद्धशोभाम् प्रख्यापयत् त्रिजगतः परमेश्वरत्वम् गम्भीरताररवपूर्वितदेविभाग त्रयलोक्यलोकशुभसङ्गमभूतिदक्ष सद्धर्मराज जलघोषण घोषकहसान् केदुन्दुभेरम्बिति यश सह प्रवादी मंदार सुंदर निमेरु सुपारिजात संतानकाग्निपुतुं कुसुमोत्कर वृष्टुरुद्ध गन्धोदबिन्द शुभमन्दमरुत्प्रपात दिव्या देवः पतते तेजसां नितिर्वा शुम्भात् प्रभा वलय भूरि विभाविभोस्ते लोकत्रय द्युतिमतां द्युतिमा क्षिपन्ति
रोदतिवाकर निरन्तर भूरि संख्या दीप्याजयतपि निशमापि सौम्य सौम्या स्वर्गापवर्गगममार्गविमार्गणेष्ट सद्धर्मतत्त्वतनेकपटुस्त्रिलोक्या दिव्यध्वनिर्भवति ते विशदार्थ सर्वा भाषा स्वभावपरिणाम गुणैर्योज्य उन्नीन्द्रहेमनव पङ्कज पुञ्ज कान्ति पुरयुल्लसन्नकमयूखशिखाभिराम पादौ पदानि तव यत्र जनेन्द्र दत्तः परमाणि तत्र विबुधा च परिकल्पयन्ति इत्थं यथा तव प्रभुजनेन्द्र धर्मोपदेशन विदौ न तथा परस्य यादृक् प्रभादिर्कृतः प्रहतानकार त्रादृक्कृतो ग्रहणस्य विकासनोऽपि शोयोत्तम मलाविलोलकपोलमूल मत्भ्रमत विवृद्धकोपम् ऐरावतावनिमुद्दत्मापतन्तं दृष्ट्वा भयं भवति ते भवताश्रितानाम्.
Vinay Kum, you want to recite the next one?
Yes. Vinay Kumbha Galadujjvala Shonitapta Mukta Phala Prakara Bhushita Bhumi Bhaga Bada Kramagatam Harina Disopi Nakramati Kramayugachala Shanshritam Te कल्पान्तकालपवनोदतवहनि कल्पं दावानलं ज्वलतमुज्ज्वलमोज्ज्वलैनं विश्वं जिगद्गत्सुमेव समुखमापपन्तं तन्नाम कीर्तनजलं शमयत्य शेषम्.
Very nice, Trisha, and your mom. Thank you, both of you. Very good. Okay, moving forward without wasting too much time. So we have been talking about different kinds of fears. So in this like 41 and 42 also, it would be more about like dealing with the fears of, if you are in the battlefield or if you have like snake in front of you. So we'll talk about that. 41 shloka, observation please. Okay, let me pick. Atharv, do you want to share your observation?
There is a man and there's like a very long snake that that goes underground and comes back. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. What's happening with this person who is standing here?
He's very calm and not disturbed.
Do you know the reason why?
I know.
Okay. Who was that? Pragya? Was
Yeah.
that you? Okay, go ahead.
He's
then we'll
so
take
calm.
one more, and that would be last. Yeah.
He's very calm and he's not afraid of the snakes because like I can see that he has a rosary in his hand and he's like offering it to the Bhagwan, and he's like very passionate about Bhagwan, so that he doesn't like get like affected by the snakes.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Anyone wants to share any other thing, like any other observations which was which is different from what Pragya said? Who was that? Kriti? Okay.
So
That would
I
be the
think
last, and then we'll move.
I think the man is praying to Adinath Bhagwan, and he's not looking if the snakes are coming next to him. And Manatunga ji is writing Bhaktamar, Stotra, and I think the person who is praying to Adinath, he's very deep in that praying, and he's not looking anywhere else. Like in
Very
dhyan.
good. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Kriti. Yes, you very rightly mentioned that this person, he's like praying to Lord Adinath, and that's why he's not afraid of the snakes. So we'll go in detail in the meaning, like what is the context of these snakes over here? Why are they like in front of this devotee? So we learn about it. Well, we'll cover up the meaning. So let's first quickly learn the pronunciation. Rakt e shanam. Please pronounce with me. Rakt e shanam. Rakt means red, the red color blood. E shanam means eyes. Rakte shanam. Samada. Samada means ageless. Kokila. Kokila means cuckoo, bird. So when you'll join them together, it would be Samad Kokila. Samad Kokila. Kantha Neelam. Kantha Neelam. Kant means throat, and Neelam means blue color. Kantha Neelam. That's one of the quality of the bird cuckoo. Kantha Neelam. Rakte Shanam. Samada Kokil. Kantha Neelam. Next line. Krodh Dhotatam. So we'll split it into two parts. Krodh plus Uddhatam. Krodh plus Uddhatam. Krodh means anger, and Uddhatam means defiant. So when you'll join them together, it would be Krodhyotatam. Krodhyotatam. You have to put like too much pressure on this double DH. The. Krodhyotatam. Paninam. Paninam means snake. Paninam. Utfanam. Utfanam. Like he's facing, in the front. Utfanam. Apatantam. Apatantam means coming towards. Apatantam. So this is like a complete word. So when you will pronounce it, it would be fanina, mutfanam, mutfan, mapatantam, mapatantam. So you'll join this M with the next A. So it would be mapatantam, prodyodatam, fanina, mutfan, mapatantam. So both the M you'll join with the next word. Mutfan, mapatantam. Third line, akramati, akramati. Akramati means crossover. Akramati Krama Yugena. Krama Yugena. Krama Yugena means both the feet. Krama Yugena. Nirasta. Nirasta means empty, devoid. Nirasta. Shankas. Shankas. Shankas is derived from the word Shanka, which means doubt, or when you are not sure. Shankas. So when you will join them, it would be Nirasta Shankas. Nirasta Shankas. Akramati Krama Yugena Nirasta Shankas. Last line. Tvannama. Tvannama. This is again like one of the most repeated words. Tvannama. Tvannama means your name. Nagadamani. Nagadamani. Nagadamani is a special kind of herb which is used to neutralize the effect of snake poison. Nagadamani. Hridi. Very less pressure on H and more on R. Hridi. Hridi means heart. Yasya. Yasya means yours. Yasya punsaha. Punsaha means man. Punsaha. One last time. Rakteshanam. Rakteshanam. Samada. Kokil. Samada. Kokil. Kantha Neelam. Kantha Neelam. Krodyodatam. Krodyodatam. Panina. Panina. Mudfan. Mapatantam. Mapatantam. Akramati. Akramati. Kramayugena. Kramayugena. Nirast. Shankas. Nirast. Shankas. Tvannama. Tvannama. Nagadamani. Nagadamani. Hridi. Hridi. Yasya punsaha. Yasya punsaha. Now recite with me. Once I'll be done with this, so I can pick like randomly any one of you. So please give a try and recite. Try to recite. Rakteshanam samad kokil kantha neelam. Krodyodatam phanenamut phanemapatantam. Akramati kramayugena nirasta shankas. Tvannamenagadamani hridayasya punsa. Rakteshanam samad kokil kantha neelam. Krodyodatam phanenamut phanemapatantam. Akramati kramayugena nirasta shankas. Tvannamenagadamani hridayasya punsaha. One last time. Rakteshanam samad kokil kantha neelam. Krodyodatam phanenamut phanemapatantam. Akramati kramayugena nirasta shankas. Tvannamenagadamani hridayasya punsaha. Mantra jap. Om Namo Shram Shrim Shrom Shraha Jal Devi Kamla Padmarida Nivasini Padma Parimishte Siddhi Dehi Mano Vichita Kuru Kuru Swaha Om Reem Adi Devai Reem Namo Namah Swaha. Ritija, Om Rim Aram Namo. Khir Savinam. Jrom Jrom Namah Swaha. Okay, let's see who would like to recite. Janish, do you want to give a try? Janish? Okay.
Praktishanam samadkokilakan tanilam pradodatam paninam utvanam apatantam akramati kramayogena nirashtashankas tvanamanakadantmani retiyasya puncha.
Very good. Very good. That's Mutfan Maputantam. Try pronouncing Maputantam.
Try to not. Can I join?
Maputantam. Very good. Very good. Okay. Very good job. We'll take just one more.
Can I join?
I'll pick. That was Pragya.
Or Atisha wanted to chant, or can I go?
Okay. Okay. Atisha,
Can I go after her then?
we'll take it in the end. That would be fine.
Okay.
Since we are running like out of time. So we'll try to cover up the main content quickly. And then whosoever is left, you can recite in the end. Okay?
Rachanam samadkukila kantanilam Rodataram parat uttanapatantam akramati jayamaya kyana nekasasa
Okay, it's Hedi. Try pronouncing Hedi.
Hedi.
Yeah. And second line, it's Krodyo Tatam. Krodyo Datam. Panina. Yeah. Mutfan. Mapatantam. Very good. Remember the trick. We'll always join like M with the next word. Mutfan. And this one M will join with the next word. Mapatantam.
Okay.
Okay. Very good job, both of you. So we'll cover the meaning.
Thank you.
Okay. So what is Acharya? We are talking about, like in the previous shlokas also, we have talked about different kinds of fear from elephant. And we also have, so many kinds of fear. We'll discuss about that also. So in this shloka, Acharya Manantangaji is saying like the devotee who recites your name do not have any kind of fear. So he has made a comparison with the snake, like even if a very furious and aggressive snake will come right in front of him, he will not be scared to face him because he has confidence that, okay, my Lord will come and save me. So now what is this fear represent? What is like snake representing here? According to Acharya Manatungaji, that snake is like in the form of the snake which is inside us, like the snake of anger, like we sometimes we become like so much aggressive, angry that we do not see what is happening outside us. So that snake is the form of anger that is there in our minds. So he's saying that, okay, if we also recite your name, so our anger and, whatever the bad feelings that we have, they can also go away. So that's why, like in previous time, we have too much snakes. So that's why like people were afraid of that. But in this context, like metaphorically, that snake is actually the fear or the anger which is present in our mind itself. And in the last line, he has mentioned about Nagadamni. As I said, like Nagadamni is a kind of herb which is used to dilute the effect of snake poison. So in this case, Nagdamni here, what is Nagdamni? Nagdamni is the name of, like in this context, it's like if we say name, like if we say Lord Adinath's name, so that acts as Nagdamni. Like that acts as a nerve, as her, to control like all our anger or all our fears that we have already in our mind. So that's the overall context of Shloka number 41. We'll quickly cover the purpose. Nilamji.
So as everyone can tell, it is used for snake poisoning, literally and also metaphorically. And some of the negative feelings that we have are resentment, ill will, anger, jealousy. So those kind of feelings get pacified, and it removes the poisoning. It also, if you have any sort of liver issues or cancers, it helps you with the healing of that. And any sort of negativity like litigations, court cases, the legal cases, if you have any problems in that arena, it will help you with that as well. And also it helps you with the planets that are associated with the snake poisoning, which is Kal Sarp and Rahu and Ketu. So if your planets are misplaced in that and you believe in that, then it also helps pacify the effects of that, because those are very strong planets in the good and in the negative direction. So they're dark energies if they are placed in the wrong direction. The Kal Sarp and the Kal Sarp Dosh means it's like a snake dosh, and Sarp is like a Kal means black and Sarp is a snake. And then Rahu and Ketu, as we discussed in 17 and 18 shloka also, those are the nodes of the moon.
Okay, thank you. We have Araf to narrate the story. Araf?
This is the story of Shloka number 41. This story is about Sid Sudat's family. The wife was a very devoted lady and lived the Jain religion to its full, and Sid Sudat just the opposite. When the husband took his dinner at religious instructions, and whenever his wife went to the Jain temple, the husband would taunt her. Instead of coming together as 63, two numbers facing each other, they were like 36, numbers facing away from each other, and always in a fighting mood. Now Sid Sudat's wife was a saintly person full of goodness, holiness, and deeply religious. This story conveys that Sudat's wife was a good daughter-in-law, and she kept on praying Bhaktamar Stotra 41 with much devotion so that the bad behavior of her husband and mother-in-law did not affect her, and instead they failed. Once Sudat and his wife Dridvadata were sitting in their bedroom. Sid Sudat began to shower extraordinary affection on her wife. Wicked persons with evil in their minds speak only one thing and act just opposite. It is interesting to note there was no one else in the flower garlands and a lot of other valuables kept in a golden vase to play some trick. Because Dridvavata stood for truth, goodness, and religion, their planned trick also failed. Pointing towards the golden vase, Sudat said to his wife, Dridvata, "Look, sweetheart, our love is as pure as Ganga water. I'm really impressed by your devotion to Jitendra Dev. I feel I too should leave my father's religion and follow Jainism. Accepting you as my guru, I want to present you a gold chain that is kept in this gold vase. You please take it and wear it and accept my offering." Dridvata seemed happy to hear that Sudat was going to accept the Jain religion. So with deep faith and devotion, she moved towards the vase, took the chain, and went to her husband saying, This costly chain will not give me any added beauty, so I want to put it on your neck and honor you." And with great love, she put the chain on her husband's neck. She walked backwards to see how it looked on him, but what a shock! Oh goodness! She saw a black cobra on his neck. And in a moment, it bit him and Sudat fell lifeless. A lot of Tantra Mantra fellows surrounded him and tried to remove the poison, but in vain. Then came the mother-in-law shouting, hooting, and yelling at Dridvata, blaming and cursing her, saying, "Is this witch going to eat up her husband, and only then could she be satisfied?" We see that this whole drama was pre-planned by the mother-in-law to kill her daughter-in-law. Dridvata was immersed in reciting Bhaktamar Shloka 41 with much devotion and concentration, while all this was going on and not an iota disturbed. Then she had a vision of Atish, Dratri, Padmavati Devi telling her, "Dridvata, open your eyes. Take the water from the golden vase and sprinkle it on your husband." Dridvata did as she was told, and her husband woke as if from a deep sleep, alive and active. Seeing this, the snake charmer and tantric stood wonderstruck, and all shouted, "Hail Jain! Hail Jainism!" Finally, not only Seth Sudat, but his mother, the wicked woman, and the whole family accepted Jain religion. Truth and goodness prevail against all evils. The end.
Thank you, Arav.
Wow, Arav, very good. I hope you are sata today after your fasting.
Thank you.
Very good, Anumodna.
Okay, thank you. Is the story clear to everyone? Just one of you would like to share your moral or your understanding about it? Anyone? Let's see. Vidhi, do you want to share your moral?
What? What did you
You
say?
want to share like your understanding or
Like
the
the
moral that
moral
you
of the
got from the
story?
story? No? No problem. Who else? Keval, do you want to
Atisha
share
has
the
her
moral? Okay, go ahead. You are on mute.
The moral of the story is, if you plan to do evil and try to destroy someone who is pure heart and full of goodness, then that evil will never last that much.
Very nice. Very good. Very good. So thoughtful.
Good job, Keval.
Okay. Thank you, Keval.
You're welcome.
They will keep doing that. Okay, keep doing the good job.
Yeah, now it's so exciting that even some people that didn't used to be vegan are vegan. Amir Khan has an entire YouTube video about why he loves Jainism, and he said that he has been vegan for a few years now. So that's exciting, Arav, isn't that? Because I know he was getting excited about the person promoting Jainism. So I thought I would share that. Food for thought.
Thank you. Okay, quick observations for 42nd shloka.
Can I say?
Let me pick. Can I pick?
Okay.
Thank you. Amia?
So, like, can we say both of our observations? Like, because, okay, so, like, I see there's this, like, a person, like, this person who's praying to Lord Adinath and looks like he was a warrior, but when everyone was fighting, it looks like he just, like, is standing there, like, peacefully and praying to him before the war, because maybe he didn't want to go into the war, so he's praying so he can, like become a saint or something. And it looks like there's these people in the battlefield, and it looks like Mantungaji is praying to Lord Adinath. Okay, and so I see that there's this king. He's praying to Lord Adinath. And then his army is fighting against this other army, and I think he's praying because he doesn't want the other kingdom to take over his kingdom. And then I think he's then after he's finished praying, he then goes to war because
Very good.
I see the same person on the white horse.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, he's praying to Lord Adinath about the war, or maybe like if he can postpone the war or something. So yeah, he's actually like conveying his good intentions so that like he do not have to go into the war and do like violent activities. Very well done, both of you. What's the name of your sister, Amia?
Her name's Anvi.
Sorry?
Her name is Anvi.
Oh, Anvi. Very good, Anvi and Amia.
Thanks.
Next, Viha. You want to share your observation?
Okay. At the top, I see Adinath Bhagwan and he's meditating. Then I see Acharya Mantunga, he's writing Bhaktamar Stotra. And on the right side of Adinath Bhagwan, I see someone who's praying. And at the bottom, I see 2 elephants with people on them. I see some soldiers that are lined up. I see some people on horses with swords. And there's some dead people on the floor and there's blood.
How does this scene like make you feel?
I think it looks like a war.
War scene, battlefield?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the reason why they are fighting?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Very good. So yeah, overall, all we can see is like this is the battlefield and king is praying to Lord Adinath and there is other king who is ready to attack. And there are some soldiers with their swords and elephants and horses. And everyone is fighting with each other except the king who is praying to Lord Adinath. So we'll find the context like why is he the only one who is praying and why other people are fighting. Okay. So let's move on to the pronunciation. First word is Valgatturunga. We split it into 2 parts. Valgat means jumping. Valgatturanga. Turanga.
Turanga.
Very good. Whosoever is pronouncing side by side, very good job. Turanga means horses. So when we'll combine it, it would be Valgatturanga. Valgatturanga. Next word, Gaja. Gaja means elephants. Garjita. Garjita means they are screaming and they're making noises here and there. Gaja, Garjita, screaming elephants. Gaja, Garjita. Bhimanada. 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 So since this is the scene of battlefield, like different animals, they are screaming, they're shouting, they're making noises. So it sounds like scary sounds. Like it's all combination of scary sounds. Next line. Majo. Majo. So here's another trick. So it's Bhimanadam and then Ajo means battlefield. Like Ma was supposed to be with this word Bhimanada, but it shifted to the next line. So the actual word is Ajo, which means battlefield, but when we'll pronounce it, it would be Majo. Majo, Balam, together it's battlefield. Majo, Balam, with full force. Majo, Balam, Balavata, Balvata mapi. Balvata mapi means powerful army. Balvata mapi. Balvata mapi. Bhupati nama. Bhupati nama. Bhupati nama means kings. You see there were 2 kings over there and there would be so many more behind them. Bhupati nama. Third line. Udyat Divakara. Udyat Divakara. We had the same word in 40 number shloka as well. Udyat Divakara means the rising sun. Udyat Divakara. Mayukha. Mayukha means facing towards. Mayukha. Shikhapa Vidham. Shikhapa Vidham. Dham. Shikhapa Vidham. Shikhapa Vidham means face off. Last line. Tvat. Tvat means yours. Tvat. Kirtanata. Kirtanata. So just like we do kirtan means an event where we chant like God's name. Kirtanata. Tama. Tama means darkness. Tama. Iv. Ashu. Iv means also. Ashu means quickly. So together it would be Ivashu. But remember, both are separate words, like different words. Tama, Ivashu, Vidam, Upaiti. So when you'll join them together, it would be Vidamu, Mupaiti. Means something that leads to destruction. Vidamu Paiti. Paiti. Try pronouncing. We'll just revise the entire shloka one more time. So try pronouncing with me. Valgat, Valgat Ranga. You'll have to put pressure on double T. Valgat Ranga. Gaja, Gaja, Garjit, Garjit. Bhimanada, Bhimanada. Majo, Majo, Balam, Majo, Balam, Balvatamapi, Balvatamapi, Bhupatinam, Bhupatinam, Udyat, Divakara, Udyat, Divakara, Mayukha, Mayukha, Shikhapa Vidham, Shikhapa Vidham. Last line. Tvat, Tvat, Kirtanatam. So you'll join them. Kirtanatam, Ivashu, Ivashu, Vidamu Paiti, Vidamu Paiti. Ready for recitation? Let's do it. Balgaturang Kajkarchit Bhimanada. Majo Balam Balvatam Vibhupatinam. Udyati Vakarimayukha Shikhapavidham. Tvakirtanatam Ivashu Vedamupaiti. Valgaturang Gajkarjit Bhimanada. Majo Balam बलवतामपि भूपतीनाम् उद्धत्ति वाकर्मयूखशिखापविद्धम् त्वत्कीर्तनात्तम एवाशुभेदामुपैति. One last time, I want to see everyone pronouncing with me. Valgaturang kajkarjit bhimnada Majo balam balvatamapi bhupatinam Udyati vakarimayukshikapavidam Tvatkirtanatam evashubhedamupaiti. Mantra jap?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have a question. In the third line, can you split the word? In the third line, the last word, can you split the word?
Okay, it's Shikhapa Vidham.
Shikapa Vidham. Thank you.
You're welcome. Very good. I'm glad you asked. Mantra jap. Om Namo Namiyuna Vishtar Vish Prashasana Roga Shoka Dosha Graham Kappadumachai Suhanam Grahana Sakala Suhide Om Namah Swaha Om Rim Aram Namo Sappi Savinam Shrom Shrom Namah Swaha. Okay, let's see who will like to recite. Ridhima, you want to give a try?
Valgaturanga gajagarjita bhinnanada majobalam bhavata mapi
Balvatamapi.
Balamvatamapi
Very good.
Bhutapintam
Bhupatinam.
Bhupatinam Udyartiva Karamayukha Shikha Pravidham Tvatkirtanat Tava Vishanu
Tama
Tama
Ivashu.
Ivashu Vidam Upaiti.
Amupaiti. Very good. Very good job. Good try. Just practice and you'll be good. Misha and Uma.
Valgaturanga gajagajita bhimidada Majubalam balavatam bhupatinam Udyadivakaramayu kashikabavidam Tvatkirtanattamaivašubhidamupeti.
Very good, both of you. That's actually like one of the trick. If you pronounce like very slowly, so you will be able to like focus your full concentration and attention towards the word. So when you like pronounce it or recite it like very slowly, so you're like careful about what you are speaking. So it avoids to, like any mistake or any error while pronunciation. Very good
Can
job.
I chant?
Yes, Pragya.
Okay, can I chant 41 and 42 or just 42?
Just 42.
Okay. Yeah, 1 second. Valgaturanga gajagarjita bhimanada Majau balam balavataamapi bhupatinam Udyattiva karamayukashikha pavidham Tvatkirtanatama ivashu bhidamupaiti.
Very nice, Pragya. Thank you. Very, very good. Okay. Moving on to the meaning. So what is Acharya Bhanatungaji trying to say here? That as we can see, we saw like in the picture also, and we can see here also. So there is like the scene of battlefield, like people are fighting over, with one another. So they are like kings. So whenever like, okay, so the other king that you saw, he is a devotee of Lord Adinath. So he's saying like, if your bhakta, who is a king, if he is attacked by another king, but at that time, if that king, like who is your devotee, if he prays to you, so what will happen is like he won't be required to take out any sword or like any kind of weapon to fight. Why? What will happen is like through the effect of prayers, the mind of other person, like the mind of other king will change. And so what will happen is like there won't be any war. So there won't be like any killing or any violent activities, or like you won't have to like kill another people who are already in the war. So he's trying to like pay focus and attention over like the power of prayers and power of like Swatkirtanatam. Like if your name has like so much power that just by reciting, just by like meditating upon your name, a war could also be postponed. And also he has made the comparison with the sun. Just like the sun dispels all kinds of darkness whenever like sun shines, so darkness is gone. Similarly, whenever any devotee recites your name, so the war could also be postponed in the same way. That's the overall crust. Now Neelamji will tell you the purpose.
So it helps you like with the war, obviously, like, literally if there's some war, it helps to subdue the war. And then all the feelings behind war, like when we want to go into war, we have ill will, we have anger, we have resentment, we have all of the furious feelings and rage and everything that you can think of. So it helps you to subdue and calm down. It also helps with giving you fame, all around fame, any sort of respect and fame that you're looking for. Subdues the anger, ill will, resentment towards anybody, family members. It brings harmony and peace. And then it also helps with the war situations. If it comes down to that, it will subdue it or stop it in its tracks.
Thank you.
Okay, so then should I go on to the meditation?
I'll just quickly share the homework.
Yeah.
Okay. So it would be the same. You will have to write 41st and 42nd shloka 3 times, and the video of post a video of your chanting in the Flipgrid. And also, before we move on to meditation, let me just like quickly get a recap like about your experiences about the previous homework. So the homework was like you have to write your fears, imaginary fears and real fears. So can anyone like tell me that what was their observation or what conclusion they made? Keval?
My fear is it's I don't MOM.
Oh,
Have you heard of it?
you're afraid of your mom?
No, MOMO, Momo. It's
Momo. So like fear of missing out? I've heard of FOMO.
some bad men, they made a lady who's really evil and scary. Like every kid is scared of it. And then they said that in YouTube it'll come up in some cartoons. So my parents did some research.
Is it like you play some video games? Is it a video game character?
No.
Oh.
I don't have video games. It's
okay. So do you consider it as your real fear or your imaginary fear?
Real fear.
Real fear? So do you really believe like this thing actually exists in real, or it's just like over the videos that you see?
It's just I don't believe in that, but it's just a photo.
Okay.
Perceived as real. So you have perceived it as real.
I saw it by mistake one day, and then I got really scared. The picture didn't go for months.
Okay. So now do you think like like now you are acquainted with the like shloka for the fears. So now you know like so many shlokas that basically focus on fears. So do you think like now you'll be able to get rid of this fear that you have by chanting of the shloka?
Yes.
Which one will you chant?
I will chant this.
Which one? 42?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Hope
Yeah.
it helped you. Anyone else want to share? Riva, you want to share your experience? No? Don't hesitate. We are not evaluating you.
What about Akshay? Akshay, do you want to share? What about Dad? I'm here. Dad, I'm here. Very creative, by the way.
Can I say?
I like that. I liked your cartoons too. Okay, go ahead. Kriti?
Yes. So I was actually, I used to not communicate with people in my school, but then after I did Bhaktamar 6th sloka, I improved a lot. Like I used to communicate all my thoughts and all my questions and other stuff with everyone like that.
Okay. And what was your imaginary fear?
Nothing. So,
You don't have any imaginary fears?
no.
So you didn't have like a fear of different people or like social anxiety?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I want someone to like share their experience about like you made a list, as I asked, like to make a list of your imaginary fears and your real fears and what conclusion you made out of those two. Anyone has experience like that? Misha and Umang?
Can you repeat your question?
Okay. Like the actual homework was you have to make a list of your imaginary fears and your real fears. So I want to hear like something about like what conclusion you made out of the two. Were they both the same that you thought like, okay, that's like this fear existed in real, but it was not like a real thing? No? Oh, okay, then tell like what is your experience? You were raising your hand earlier.
I was just trying. I was just wanted to tell you what my fear was.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
sometimes, this is a kind of a weird one. So sometimes when I go under like a big blanket, I feel like I might be suffocated and I won't see anything. So it's like I want to be trapped in it.
Yeah, I used to have that for
And
the longest time.
my brother wanted to say something.
So like I was like kind of scared of like failing and stuff, but then I just realized that like I should just try my best and it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So who would
Awesome.
you be if you got rid of that thought that you can't fail? What would you want to do or be if you get rid of that limiting thought?
Like if I got rid of that thought, then I could be someone far greater than who I would be with that thought.
Mm-hmm. So do you think like now you're able to overcome that fear? Or you will be able to overcome that fear through the chanting of these shlokas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what we
Nice.
want.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Who else? No one else wants to share? Ariha?
Can I share my real fear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My real life fear, like in not a photo or anything, it's a person, a kid. His name.
A kid?
I used to live in India when I was small, and then he was so mean. He used to put sand in my head. He was like the meanest guy in the whole community. And then he was elder than me, and then he hit people. He punched them. He put sand in their hair. It took me 2 days to remove it, and then when said that you guys have so many girlfriends and stuff like that, but I didn't have any friend that was a girl at all, only boyfriends.
They used to bully you, right?
Exactly, used to bully every kid in the society.
So he was in your upperclassmen?
Your voice broke. Your voice
broke. You are ready enough to have a face-off
like,
with him?
Said he.
Well, he lives in India and I live in America now, so I'm not.
You said he was older than you, so he was in a class above you?
But he was in my school. And now there was this girl who used to bully me a lot, just like Hriday. But now she also moved to another school, so I'm
That's good. So like your aura has so much power that whosoever bullies you, they change their location or like they move to somewhere else. That's very good. Good to hear that. Kriti, share?
That's the way, even with the chanting, these kind of solutions will start happening. It'll look like synchronicities, basically. So either the person will remove because you are expanding in aura, or the person will become harmonious with you. So it's either one or the other, or you get shifted somewhere else. Okay, with that, anybody else?
Can I share my fear?
Yes, please.
Like mine's fear, like it's not that really big. Like I have claustrophobia, like not that big either. Like I'm okay if it's like if I have like a few inches of pulse, but if I get like really squished, I don't need like if I have very less.
Oh yeah. So you feel like both spaces.
Like claustrophobia.
Yeah.
The fear is fear. Like if it
So
is a
you
fear,
have a
it might be
particular
small for
place?
others.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's a closed place fear or just in general claustrophobia anywhere?
Like there's a distance variety. Like if I get too squished, then I don't like it. If there's like some space, then I'll be fine.
So I think now you would also be able to overcome that. Do you think so? You can do it now with the chant, Shlokas?
Yeah.
What?
I might be able to, yeah.
Okay, very good.
Good. That should be the
Yeah,
spirit.
now you have 48 tools in your magic toolbox.
Yeah, so just pick up whatever fear you
have a 48
the
magic
suitable
toolbox.
one, and apply it. Okay.
Can I just share my fear?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll take the last one and then we'll move on to meditation.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
then we have
my
to move
fear
on.
is that, like the night sky, because I always feel that I'm hanging on it, I'm gonna fall down.
The night
So that would be considered as your imaginary fear, not your real fear, right? Yes, that's where like the the boundary line comes up. Like you think that you will fall, but it's not gonna happen in real. It's just like all in your mind.
Well, then my other fear, my real fear that would actually happen is getting left at a shopping mall, something like that.
Oh.
Or a store.
Getting left at the mall. Okay.
Kival also has the same fear. Yeah, we can feel that. Okay. Thank you everyone for sharing your fears, and I hope now you are equipped with 48 tools, so you can pick up like any tool from the box, your magic box, and you can apply it in your real life to get rid of that fear or any other problem that you're facing. So I hope like this thing is helpful to you. We'll move on to the meditation now because we are running out of time.
Okay. Let's close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath. Let's take another deep breath. Let's take another deep breath. And push out all the bad oxygen from your lungs. Push it out, push it out, push it out, push it out. Now I'm going to have you walk down a staircase. I'm going to count to 10. 1. The more I count, the more relaxed you become. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're at the end of the staircase. You see this warm mist in front of you. The sky is clear. The sun is shining above your crown, above your head. You walk into this warm, clear water and you dip yourself inside. The water is so soothing and healing, like the Ganga River. You're completely washing from the inside out, cleaning all of the aura and chakras and your 5 bodies, your subtle bodies, etheric, causal, supercausal, all the bodies that are surrounding your physical body. And as you are immersed in this warm, soothing, relaxing water, we are making the sun go through your Sahasrara chakra, your 1,000 petals, the violet color. It is like the smell of an incense stick. As you move down to your 3rd chakra, your Agna chakra, your between your eyebrows, it's indigo color. And then as we are moving down through the throat chakra, this sunlight is going in, it's brightening up all of your chakras, the pink and golden energy that's going in your body. Now you have a green colored chakra. I mean sky blue color, Vishuddhi chakra, throat chakra. And as we are creatively expressing ourselves and we are being in our truth and being true to who we are and speaking the truth and standing up for what's right, we're moving down and we are in our feelings and we are warm and loving, and we are in the Anahata chakra, and we are in the heart chakra, the green color. This warm sunlight from above is continuously washing and cleaning out the chakras. It's moving down into the Manipur right above your belly button, 3 fingers above. It's a yellow color. It's the seat right above your belly button, and the pink and gold energy is also washing that. Then we are going down below the belly button and we are getting into the Swadhisthana chakra, orange colored, and we are washing it out with the pink and gold energy, the beautiful, loving, healing energy. Then we are going into the root chakra for the knowing who we are, grounded in our truth, being stable and harmonious, and being respectful and appreciative and proud of the parents that we have. So, and also Mother Earth, and being respectful and harmonious with nature, not wasting too much water and paper items, and not overusing any resources from the 5 senses and elements. And we are going down the legs and the stomach area and the hip bone and the waist and the back, and going down the back of the legs and the front and the knees. And we are flexible in our thoughts and processes. We are not stubborn and stuck. We are moving and ebbing and flowing. And then we are going down the calves and the Achilles tendons and the toes, and wiggling the toes and the fingers and the elbows and the forearms and the biceps. Then we are going on the bottom of the feet, the sole of the feet. The feet is very warm, and it has roots coming out from the bottom of the feet like the tree. The trunk of the tree, if you notice, the leaves will always flow back and forth. So that means it's flexible and not stubborn in its thoughts, but it will always stay grounded in the ground, which means the tree knows its truth and what it's about. That way, we should also be flexible and adaptable with the coming tides, but at the same time, also be grounded in who we are and be true to ourselves, and not be a chameleon or fickle or not sustain our truth. So, and where we come from, the roots are especially where we come from, our mom and our dad. So now the bottom of the feet has the trunks, and it's going into the ground and it's giving back to Mother Earth, and we're getting grounded into the planet. And now we can imagine that all of us in this class are holding hands, and we are bonded together with chains, and God has bound us together, and those are unbreakable chains. And we are just so harmoniously giving and taking energy, and this is a beautiful thing. And now we can raise our hands in like a blessing position, and we can give this radiant pink and gold energy back to our land. We are just goodness and magical Harry Potter toolbox tools. And so we are just giving through hands, is going into Mother Earth. And since everything's energy is just, it is in the giving that we receive. It is in the giving that we receive. So we are giving back a little bit of what the immense things that we have received. We can never give that back. So we are doing the least that we can do. And we are giving and giving. And we are taking another deep breath, because the slower your breath, the better it is. The turtles, they live over 100 years because they slowed their breath. They have mastered their breath. And a person who has mastered their breath can control their anger, because the enemy of anger is the breath. When you are upset or angry or want to cry or throw a tantrum, take some deep breaths and then try doing it, because it will really put you in terms with what is going on and help you observe the thought and the feeling. I'm not telling you to resist any feelings, because what we resist persists, but we should always observe it and let it pass by us. So the next time that it comes around, it's a softer feeling and it just passes by us and we don't attach to it. In Jainism, we already learned not to attach to things. Detachment is the key. So not to praise anything too much, not to hate anything too much, and know that suffering goes and so does joy. Nothing is permanent. And so we know this, and we are not attaching to this, and we are giving back. We are taking the breath. We are taking in the breath in 4 count, but every time you release, it should be a longer release of the breath, because your release should always be longer than your inhalation. And with that, it should also be in control. Like your breath should not be choppy. It should be flowing, and there should be no spaces between it. So let's take the breath. Let's start wiggling our toes. Let's start wiggling our fingers. And let's I'm going to count from 10 to 1, and we're going to slowly start waking up from this trance. 10, 1, 9, 8. And I'm going to say in between this that I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We are slowly, the eyes are moving, the fingers are moving, the toes are moving. 2, 1. Before we open our eyes, let's move our hands together. Let's rub them, rub, 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 rub. And now we're putting all the good juju, the good energy all over our body. We're thanking our body for being so functioning, so good to us, always being gentle, always being autonomic. And now we open our eyes. And with that, we conclude this meditation. And thank you, everybody, for staying on till the end.
Thank you, Jai Jinendra. Just 8 more.
Thank you, Jai Jinendra. Jai Jinendra.
Thank
you, Jai Jinendra.
Thank you, Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.
Guys,
Sadhana.
decide next Sunday. Guys, before you all leave, we need to define 3 speakers of Stotras number 1 to 42 will be done on Saturday, but 1 to 44 will be done on Sunday. Whoever is left has lost the opportunity. Whoever is staying around has a chance. So don't rush the class out, please. Minash Bhai has a nice smile on me, but I'm a process guy. I'm sorry, Minash Bhai. So 21 people are left, including me, the teachers, and Aparna ji. So whoever is around, if they want to raise their hands, 1 to 44 divided by 4 kids, 11, 1 to 11, 12 to 22, like that. Raise your hands now or unmute yourself and let us know. Next Sunday, 11 to 1 to 44 stotras, 4 volunteers. Or Ashiji, 3 volunteers, 2 volunteers. What should we do? You're muted, Ashiji.
Yeah, 4 is good. 11, 11.
You want to give more people chance. Yeah. Even
That's
Minash
what I
Bhai
was
said 4
gonna
up.
say.
Yeah.
Minash Bhai also says hand up with 4
5
fingers.
is good,
shlokas
yeah.
is fine. Even 5 shlokas is fine if we can keep track of all the kids.
So let's take volunteers now for Sunday next week.
Because we only have one additional
You're
week
only doing
left.
Saturday. I can't put you on Sunday again.
Yeah,
Okay,
Arnav, you are on Saturday.
Ridhima, which one will you take?
I can do
I know
either
Ridhima.
1 to 11 or 12 to 22. Either one is fine.
Okay, do 12 to 22. Let's see if we have a younger kid for 1 to 11.
Okay.
Ridhima, 12 to 22. Ashiji, can you write down next Sunday?
Yeah, I'm writing.
Thank you. Next, Preksha and Shir, what stotras are you doing? Unmute yourself and tell us. Higher, no lower. Higher numbers. 23 to 32.
We can
23 to 33.
We can take 33 to 44.
Okay, perfect. I love that even more. So it's 34 to 44, not 33. 34 to 44.
Okay.
Okay. Now I saw Ananya here. Ananya and Alinya. You guys did today a very good job. So if I don't find anybody, I'll come back to you. Okay. Preksha and Suchir are done. Tisha, Sasti, and Arnav and Agami have done it many times. Arav. Arav.
Do it, bhaiya.
अच्छा दीदी 23 to 33 करेंगे आरव भैया.
Okay. Yes, bhaiya.
Okay. Now I'm going to go to my kids. Sachet and Nemi. I'm going to put you in for 1 to 11. Dad, I'm here is not a fun title anymore. So either you unmute and accept.
Oh,
or I'm
Oh, that was them. Okay.
Yeah. This is telling Dad we are here, but we're not going to, switch on your audio. So go to 11. Right there. Okay. Current penalty box.
Soham came to me and said, Mom, look at somebody's title. Dad, I'm here. And then somebody has the name as S.
I called on them. Yeah, I called on them. They didn't answer. Okay,
yeah, no, they're on a playdate with this on the side on just to make Daddy happy. There he's got his video on. Nemi and Sachet, you both are doing 1 to 11 next Sunday. No questions asked, no negotiations.
Yeah, it's Dad's order.
Okay?
Yeah.
Smile on the face, accept it. Thank you.
Okay.
We are teachers, not me. To your teachers, you have to say thank you.
Thank you, teachers.
You're welcome.
It's cute. Okay, 1
We
to
done
11
today?
then, and Arabs is 22 to 33. That's what you said?
No, 23 to 30, 23 to 33.
Okay,
11 stotras. So 1 to 11, 12 to 22, 23 to 33, 34 to 44.
44.
Okay.
ठीक है?
Sounds good.
Chalo. Everybody have a lovely Sunday and बहुत anumodna. So Didi and teachers, before we leave, let's clap for all the kids and their parents who did amazing
Amazing
over the
tapasya for
vacation
this
period.
time. Yeah.
For tapasya for
Look at
everyone.
Atisha.
Tapasya.
Pumpkin.
Thank you.
Pumpkin. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And to our
the
teachers,
wonderful tapasvis
yes.
that we have on the call. They are all
Yeah.
superstar tapasvis.
And also to people that are continuing now for the next 10 days, we applaud you for doing this very well, especially Ashiji. If anytime you feel there is discomfort and you cannot, just let us know, okay? Doing tapasya and doing this is a to see from you, but at the same time, you want to be careful that we do not, overextend you. So we leave it on you. And even Neelamji, if you are doing the Lakshan period, let us know, okay? We don't want you to be overextended.
Thank you.
Talking
Really
is tough.
appreciate that.
Elena, you want to say something?
No.
No? Okay, I thought I saw your hand
God.
raised. Hand
Oh,
clapping.
very cute smile.
Who is that one with the face?
Very sweet. All right. Have a nice day, all of you.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Have a lovely
Bye,
Sunday.
everyone. Jai Shri. Take care.
Bye.
Jai Jinan.
Jai Jinan.